Hi everyone, my name is Maria. Welcome here to my channel. And today we will talk about document generation in Omni Studio. So I wanted to show you some use case, but I plan my video for people who already know more or less how to use it, or maybe already used it before. So if you never saw nothing about document generation before, maybe it makes sense to watch a nice video on Apex Hours from Lindenberg Venancio. There are 3 videos where he talk about document generation with much details. In my case, I will show you about client-side generation, and I want to show you some specific use case when we need to get a query, our data mapper, to one object and attach a generated document to another object. That is a very specific use case that is not clear on documentation. So let's hear. First, I created my opened document template designer and created my document template. In my template, I put some image that you can also put as a variable. And for some specific types of data, there is some specific tokens that you can easily find in documentation. Tokens for DocGen, and there is all information, but I put my static image, put some variables like account name, quote number, total price, and with hash starts loop. When we have array of products here, when we put hash products, it is a begin of our array, and with bar it is end of repeating items. And today's date. Pretty simple, just for I could show you something. So I created a document template designer on quote template that I will make some query and get data from quote. As you see here, there will be some quote line items in the table. And I created upload here my document and created 2 data mappers, one extract and one transform. On my data mapper extract, I pass only one parameter, ID, it is quote ID, and it gets some information from quote and quote line items, create array of products with information that I would need on my template. But as you can see here, for example, some different names of variables like quote account instead of account name, or product name instead of product, because in real life your data mapper extract can bring some information in different format that you need for your template. So what you do for that, you use data mapper transform. Here on my data mapper transform, it receives information from data mapper extract and transform in way that it needs. Here I just moved the names of variables and added today's date and time. But it can be some more difficult transformations to the everything depends on your use case. So here is preparation. I import from static resource my OmniScript for client-side document generation. You can do it too. You find it in static resources and import. And let's go quickly through the component, looking what it does. It receives object ID, template type that can be Microsoft Word or PowerPoint, get templates that we have active. When I create my template in Designer, I activate it. Offer user to pick template from list. and ask for some generation options, like attach file format that can be Word or PDF or PowerPoint, and some more parameters. What is important for us is this one: use template dairy extract, because sometimes you don't need data mapper extract in your template. It can be only data mapper transform. That way it works too, but it's not a use case that I want to show today. Today we will use yes. We set generation options, that exactly this option that user choose, and generate document. On generate document, there is Omni Studio Lightning component, standard from Omni Studio package, and it has some parameters. Context ID. This parameter is important. It is an object ID that we put here on first step, and this context ID, it is a ID parameter that our data mapper will receive here on entrance ID. So it should be exactly like that, ID with big I, and it is our context ID. Selected template and document title. That is like test document. And here on notes, you can see some description of it. So when we do that, let's do a preview. I find a quote here. Here is my quote that I will catch ID. And on related list, there is already one attachment that I made when I was preparing, but let's see if it's generate one more attachment. Here is my preview. Here I put my context ID. To tell the truth, I didn't need context ID. I put it here on object ID field, and my template is Microsoft Word. There is my quote template that I showed you before. I will keep all generation options as it is. I will do next. And it generates document. Generating can take some time, that's okay. So here is my document with two products that was on quote, mouse and laptop with total price, account name. And if I do update on my page of quotes, here on related list, I will find the second document that was generated right now. It is exactly what we saw there on the preview. So what happened if, for example, I need to attach my document not to quote, but to contract, for example, or to order, to some another document? It can happen. So I will open my contract for get ID, and also here on related list, there is already one attachment from yesterday that I made when I was preparing, but I will show you what I did and how I solve the problem. I create one more version. What's the problem, basically? Let's start with that. If I pass here on object ID, if I pass my contract ID on my data mapper entrance here, I will receive contract ID, but I need here my quote ID because I do query for quote. So what did I do here? I created one more field for contract ID. In your use case, probably there will be some data mappers for get some information, find ID of a related object that you need, something like that. I just put it more simple on screen for show you more fast. So I will have quote ID and contract ID, and here on my generate document LWC, on context ID, I still will pass my quote ID because it is important. It is what my data mapper extract will receive as ID. But I add one more parameter, save object ID, where I put my contract ID. That way, LWC will understand that it should attach generated document to contract ID. This parameter, save object ID, you can find in documentation for generate document Word, but there is no there is no information about these parameters when you generate PDF. So it was not obvious decision, and I take some time for find how to solve it, discover this parameter, and that's the main thing that I wanted to show you today. So let's do preview. It is a bit slow today. I will put my quote ID. I will put my contract ID, template type, my quote template. I will keep all these generation options as it is. Important using DataRaptor extract. Let's see how it generates. There is my test document. It generates correctly, get data from my quote ID that I passed as a context ID parameter. And let's see here on my contract. On related list appeared one more test document from today, 25 of March. So it works. On my quote, there was 2 documents before, and it should stay 2 documents. Let's give update and check. We open our related list. And here is from 25 of March, from today, that one that I show you on previous step, and the new document was attached to contract. So there is a secret that I wanted to share with you. I hope it was useful. I know that it is pretty specific use case, but I believe that it's not so rare that many people face this problem and maybe don't know how to solve. So share with your friends who works with DocGen, and I hope it was useful.